Hello, everyone. Guess what day it is? It is Thanksgiving Thursday. Yes, it is. And where are we? We right here on the Question Live Show with your host, Verona Willis-Brown. So, what is it that we are giving thanks for today? Today, we're going to have a little shaking up a little bit of difference because that's what we do here on the Question Show. We have a little bit of differences and we get along and we have different stuff. We do different things. We do different things here. We are not just restricted to what we know. We move into a place where we stand in support of who's out there with your story, with your book, with your work in progress. And that is what we are going to do today. We are going to focus because we're all about supporting each other. We're all about successful people. And we define success in every different way. I had to rush to today's episode because there's so much going on, so much stuff going on. So I had to just like zoom and get on here really, really, really quick. So we are going to have a different type of show tonight. Guess what's going to happen tonight? Come on, come on, come on, come on in, come on in. Tonight we don't have a guest. You are the guest tonight. Yeah, you are the guest and you are the audience tonight. And I just be the host. Or hey, we could switch. Doesn't matter. But you are the guest, you are the host. So again, if you have a story, if you have a book, if you have work in progress, come on in the room and put it in the comment section. What is it that you have with you? So tonight is juicy, tonight is different, tonight is fancy, tonight is all about us. Yes. So now, what is it that we do here? We do have rules here. And if this is your first time tuning in, whether you are on YouTube or you're on Facebook, if this is your first time tuning in, I want to recognize you. So I would like for you to put your name right there. Right there in the comment section. Type in your name. Let me know it's your first time and let me know where you're tuning in from. Right? Let me know where you're tuning in from so I could celebrate you. You get special celebration when you're first timers. And for those who are not first timers, listen, welcome back. Welcome back as we have another episode. Now, last week is gone. We didn't have the show last week, and that is okay. We're here. I'm here now. So it is okay. So all the crying that you did last week, wipe your tears. I am here now. That is the main thing. So for those who are coming in, those who are regulars, we call them the regulars. Welcome back to another episode of the Question Live Show. So I see some regulars showing up, and I see Cheryl, I see Sharon, I see Paulette. Yes, welcome to this week. So this week, like I mentioned, we are going to have some goody, different kind of stuff. I love when you come in. I love when you come in. So now, before we go into anything, we have house rules here. Absolutely, house rules. And what are the rules? It could be 1, 2, 3, 3.5, maybe 4 rules, or maybe 4.5, 4.5, 4.3. Whatever the case is, we have house rules here. And what are they? For those who've been here, they know what they are. If you look up there, that way. If you look up here, if you're on Facebook, you look up here, or if you're on YouTube, you see that it says live somewhere right in that corner. You see it says live, simply mean you are in the live audience. And if you are in the live audience, just click the share button and invite someone to come on in so we can have live talking, live sharing, live loving each other, live supporting each other. Replay people, just hashtag replay right there in the comment section and let me know it is replay and let me know what is that you gather from this episode. So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, grab yourself something to drink. Grab yourself something to drink. I do have my fancy glass because I just can't put on my fancy glass. Every time I come, I have my fancy glass that my girlfriend custom made for me. So I do have my fancy glass. So whatever is it that you drink, sip, sip, sip. Whatever is it that you drink, please, by all means, grab it. It could be water, it could be wine, it could be juice, it could be tea, it could be soda, whatever it is that you drink. Please go get it now and have yourself a sip. You see, I have water here, but I know something. Jesus turned water into wine. So I believe in miracle. So once I believe in miracle, hey, I am going to keep on watching my water. You never know what could happen here. Yes. So whatever is it that you drink, please go get it. Come on back. And when you come on back, we will drink together. I asked you to drink because I'm the one doing most of the talking. And I would like for you to hydrate on my behalf, quench your throat on my behalf, sip, sip, sip on my behalf. Thank you kindly. Right? Thanks, thanks, thanks. Yes, Facebook user. Yes, my fancy glass, right? Fur at the bottom, if you can see, fur at the bottom, and bling, bling, bling. So that's my fancy glass, of course. You want a fancy glass? You got to get in touch with me, and I will get my girlfriend, whose name is Kim, and she will custom made one for you. So just let me know what is it that whenever you want your fancy glass, put your name there so I could know who is the Facebook user, so I could get my friend Kim to make you a fancy glass. So that's rule number 2. Yep, rule number 2. Now, what is rule number 3? Rule number 3 is saying, grab yourself a pen, maybe a pencil or a marker or a feather, dip it in some ink, whatever it is that you write with, grab that, as well as a notebook. If you don't have a notebook, grab a piece of paper. If you don't have a piece of paper, notebook, and such, grab your devices. Yes, once you grab your devices, somewhere in your devices, there is a section that says notepad. Notepad, write down stuff here. Because when you write things down, it is more of a reality. When you see, we have the tendency to learn visually, right? We learn on a visual platform, and we learn visually. When we learn visually, it sticks in our head, right? It sticks with us. So we want to see things. Sometimes we want to see things to believe it, right? But when we don't see it and we believe it, that's called faith. So if, for those of you who have faith, you don't really have to see the thing to believe it. So either way, I want you to write things down. Why do I want you to write things down? It's because here on this question show, this question live show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets. Sometimes I'm gracious enough to put them nicely on the screen. And because I like to do that, it's big and it's bold and it's just highlighted out, playing out on the screen. So write them down. Now, what is 3.5, maybe 4? Listen, if you need to use the bathroom, this is a good time to do so. Go on out there, use the bathroom, rush back, then you can have your seat wherever you're sitting, because your seat cannot be moved. No one can take your seat. Your seat is reserved. It's right there. And no one can take you out of a seat. And that goes for your literal space that you're in, as well as your space in life. on this journey called life. This journey called life is like a table, and there's a seat around the table for every one of us. Do not let no one shift you out of your seat, and do not let no one convince you that you don't have a seat at the table. You do have a seat at the table. So as I say, just run to the bathroom, run, come back, get your seat. And even if you don't get your seat, listen, ain't nobody going to take it because we're still going to be here. We might not wait for you, but we're still going to be here, right? So go use the bathroom and come back. So now those are the house rules that we have here. And because those are the house rules, the last one that I'm going to repeat is share, 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 share. Invite someone in. Share the live. Invite somebody in so somebody can be here so we could know what you have out there. So now tonight is going to be we have a little excitement tonight. So before I do that, tonight is my 88th episode. And because tonight is my 88th episode, I like 88 because that's like my birthday month. Tonight is my 88th episode of the show. And it is because that better be Jesus calling me. Can you hear that? That better be Jesus calling me. Because if it's not Jesus, I'm not answering the phone. No, you do not call me. That better be Jesus calling me. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. So, with that said, because of you who have showed up here every week or on replay as an audience or as a guest, I spend a lot of time just going deep inside of my heart where gratitude lies. And I could go back in time to when I just started because I want to share how I just started because I am preparing something. I can't tell you what it is yet. I might whisper. But I am preparing something for each and every one of us who have graced this platform, whether as a guest or whether as an audience. I'm preparing something. So in the next 12 episode, I would encourage you to keep on popping up here, to keep on showing up, keep on being involved, because the next 12 episode, yeah, I think I could do the maths correct. 88 plus 12, I think that equals to, what is 88 plus 12? Because maths was never my favorite subject, okay? So 88 plus 12, whatever that equals to, I believe that's 100. Anybody want to calculate that with me? If you want to calculate that with me, that would be great. In that episode, I am going to do something for us, celebrating my 100th episode is coming up. So I encourage you to keep on showing up as we go along in the next 12 episode. I am putting something together. I am involving all my love and gratitude. 100. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, I know somebody can calculate some numbers there. It will be my 100th episode in the next 12 episodes. So I encourage you to keep on showing up for the next 12 episodes because I will be dropping some things here as I go further into my 100th episode. So when we hit our 100 episode mark, yeah. Okay, so I won't reveal all of that right now. It's an 88 episode. So with that said, what I want to do tonight, I want to share with you, those of you who are here, those of you who will be watching this on the replay, I want to share with you a few video clips of where I am coming from a few of the guests that I had. Some of you came in way after I started. And I want to share with you. Oh, I didn't do a countdown today. Oh, well. I want to share with you a few things that transpire in the early part of this show. A few of the guests that I had, a few videos that came in. So you who are coming in new can experience how we were before you got here and where we are going from here. So grab your drink, grab your, I don't know, your pen, your pencil, your feather, whatever is it that you have to write with. Grab that. I don't know, maybe you want to grab some tissue. I don't know, or even that. Good evening, Sister Georgia. Welcome. So I am going to play a few of the highlights from before tonight's episode, and that is how we're going to take tonight's episode into a different place where I share with you the journey that I've been on to this point. God has blessed me with this platform. You have opened up a space where He allowed me to help replenish the earth with what He gave me. And because He allowed me to do such, He have graced me with a lot of talented people, a lot of gifted people, people from around the world. I went to different countries. I've traveled to different countries here, like countries going in 2 different countries in one night. I've went around the world without a passport, and that's like one of my main thing. I love to travel. For those of you who know me, I love to travel, and God allowed me to travel virtually for the past 88 episodes. God allowed me to meet wonderful people for the past 80, well, actually today is 88 episodes, so for the past 87 episodes. He allowed me to add on to many. And I'm never depleted in as much as I add on to many, because that is who He created me to be. And I will continue to do it because that is the gift that was given to me. So for those of you who are here on the live today, you will get the opportunity to see some of the highlights from 87 episodes ago. So sit back and relax. I have a special thing going. I'll have something special after I show you a few of the clips as we go along. So I will take myself off the screen. You will not see me and my beautiful earrings tonight. For those of you know that these are my signature. Let me come a little bit closer so you can see them. I'm going to take myself off the screen for a while, and I'm going to have a few video clips. So sit back and enjoy what God has done for the past 87 episodes. You can't hear me? Hello. Georgia, can everybody hear me? Put in the comment section that you could hear me, please. Can somebody type in that they could hear me so I could start playing a little bit of I can't hear you. Okay. Okay, so I'll come back. All right, great. So, like I said, just sit back, relax, get you a drink, um, fancy glass. I'll just sit back with my fancy glass and share with you the past 87 episode. So give me a second while we get ready.
Ja, en over Mirjam. Ja, mijn little sister. Zonder jou waren we niet zo ver gekomen. Ja, ga zo door. Je doet een great job. En als je mij hebt geholpen, ga je aan de anderen ook helpen. Ja, dat is de blessing wat je mee hebt gekregen. Is de blessing wat rondhangt om jou. Dus gebruik het goed. En ga zo door. Love you, sis. Thank you.
So I want to just jump back in to let you know, if you're just tuning in, what I am doing, I'm including you in the past 87 episode of this show. I don't want nobody to feel left out. So come on in, come on in, come on in as you continue to watch some of what we did and some of those who have graced this platform for the past 87 episode. Enjoy as we continue to go along. Those are some of the authors that came on and grace us. Those are their books that they came on and bless us with. I do have some of their books here. I would have brought them all with me, but it's too much to come over here. So again, this is a tribute to tonight. Tonight's episode is a tribute to those who have contributed to this wonderful platform. I can thank you enough. So if you came in late, tonight is where you are now included in the past 87 episode. As I continue to have these video rolls, enjoy.
My darling Verona, this is amazing. You know, this is the 50th episode. This is just amazing. I just want to thank you for being part of your beautiful podcast. Thank you for allowing me, Patrick, and Martin to share the story so we can help others. Please keep doing what you're doing. You're an amazing woman, and congratulations. I'm so grateful for having you in my life. Thank you, sister.
So what is going to happen now? That was when I was celebrating my 50th episode, and now I'm in my 88th episode. That was my lovely sister all the way from the Netherlands. Yes, that came straight from the Netherlands. So like I mentioned earlier, I travel around the world virtually, met beautiful people. So yes, so again, tonight you get to travel with me as I go around the world with Spotlight for the past 87 episodes. Continue to enjoy.
Hi, from Kashana. I just want to wish you a happy 50th episode. I'm very proud of you, and I wish you a million more.
Verona, as you can tell, I'm in my car. I've just got back from work. I am so sorry that I can't make it to your 50th celebration today, but I know you'll have a fabulous time. I had an amazing time being a guest on your programme, and you're only going to get better and better. So from one Caribbean sister to another, I'd like to say cheers. But I think I only have something like ginger and honey and lemon. All the good stuff. So have a wonderful time. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Verona, congratulations. Thank you for having me on your show. I love it, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye.
I want to pop back in. I want to pop back in and say something about that last video. Now, if you're following, you see this last video, and if you saw that guy that just spoke, that guy is Patrick. He's in the Netherlands. So that's another person in the Netherlands. He's in the Netherlands. And his sister came on first, where I said I was in the Netherlands. That is his sister, Miriam. Now, what I like about Patrick, when Patrick first came on the show, I think his video was the very first video I showed. When Patrick came on the show, Patrick didn't know how to speak English. His English was like very, very point five English. And he got on the show and he got inspired. He got on the show and he was just so high and inspiration. And he spoke to his sister in the Netherlands language. And he wanted to thank me so much for what he gathered while he was here. This is why I said we drop golden nuggets and juicy contents here. Whatever the juicy contents he got, it allowed him to grow into a being, to push himself to learn the language so he could tell me himself what is it that he's feeling, how is it that what did he gather from the show? And he wanted to say that to me himself. Instead of talking to his sister again, he learned English in such a short time. And his story is really touching because he couldn't speak. He had a stroke. His medical condition was really minimal. And just from being here and just from being inspired and motivated and having a support system, he pushed himself a little bit more. So you see, support is very important. Support doesn't mean you have to buy something from someone. Just by letting them know that you see them, that you're standing next to them is important. It allows them to grow into a being that even them will be surprised that they can go into that. And that video right there, that's Patrick. And Patrick is sitting there saying, since I came off your show, I'm a different person. So I'm just so grateful to God that when I show up here, I'm just not showing up for myself. I am showing up for others. I'm showing up with the strength to support others. So I am so grateful for that video right there. And I think I have some more videos. So again, welcome to tonight's highlights.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Love Hawkins. I am a Navy and Air Force veteran, and I'd like to take the time out to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there and extend an extra level of gratitude to all the family members because we know that they serve right along with those veterans, and it takes such a huge sacrifice. Thank you so much, and again, Happy Veterans Day, and you are appreciated.
Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans, past, present, and future. Thank you for your sacrifice. Without your sacrifice, I wouldn't be able to be a veteran myself. So I just want to say thank you. God bless you and your family, and let's continue to make ourselves in this country, in this world of ours, great. Thank you, and God bless.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Kenneth L. Watson, Jr., author of 12 Phases of Sober. I'm also a disabled veteran of the United States Army. I served 6 years. Just wanted to send a happy Veterans Day to all those that have served prior to today, as well as those that are still on active duty and are protecting our freedom here in the United States. And a special prayer to those that are abroad that are protecting our freedom as well.
Okay, so know you're a part of this this show. You're a family. I didn't want no one to feel like they got left behind. So tonight is just for you. Tonight was created just for you. No one get left behind here. I stand even if I have to hold you by my little pinky. We are going to hold on together. We are going to work together. We are going to support each other. We are going to define success however we want to define success. But know one thing for sure. No matter how you define success, success cannot, and I'm going to say this again, cannot be attained by one person. Success needs more than one of us. So as we work together and we stand in line as pinky, or hand in hand, arm in arm, belly to belly, chest to chest, it is your time. It is your time to shine. It is your time to say, we can work together and we can do this. When I started this episode, I think the picture of when I started this episode, let me grace with that too, because I got to take it to the beginning. Hold on, I got to take it to the beginning. Oh, did y'all see me over there? That was me. I was in somewhere in there in my orange sweater. I don't know where did they do that, but whatever they just did. But that was the beginning. Episode 1 over there. I started this in the pandemic. I started it because I know I got the gift to encourage. I got the gift to inspire. And I wanted to inspire someone while the pandemic was rising. So I came on and I did one live. I was so afraid. Woo! I was so afraid to do that one live. Yeah, it was so painful. And I'm like, okay, let me try this again. So it's all about you taking the first step of faith. Whether the faith is broken or it is not broken, just take that one step. When you take that one step, woo, here I am, 88 episodes later. My first guest was from Germany. I don't have that clip in because I didn't have this platform. So my very first guest was from Germany. So I traveled to Germany first, and then I came back. Then I traveled to Nigeria. Then I traveled to Jamaica, the UK, Canada, Australia. Where else I went? So many places I forgot. But I went to Jamaica a couple of times, and I think I did all the states of all the United States. I did just about every state. I don't know what state I'm missing right now, but I think I did all the states already. I travel around the United States of America. Yes. So that is the story behind how we are here. And I would like to include you all in this wonderful journey with me. Thank you so much, Georgia. Thank you so much. So I would like to include you all in this wonderful journey with me as I go along. Not because you came in on one episode. If you came in on the 60th episode, the 70th episode, the 80th episode, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is now we are sharing the journey together. Absolutely. Yes, Paula, the first step is always the hardest. But as you get along, as you go on the journey, it kind of like smooth out. You might have bumps here and there. You know, I have bumps and bruises while I'm doing this episode. I remember one episode I had no guests, and I had to come through because it's the show. You know, I have an obligation. I have an obligation. And because I do. Oh, let me give you another highlight. Hold on. Let me see if they could find the other highlight. I want to share this. As well. I did, in as much as you heard me saying, you hear me sitting here saying that I travel around America. I travel to different countries. I want to say two of my best. Okay, they can't find those. I want to say two highlights that they cannot find the video for them. Two highlights that got me, that I know that this is needed. I had the opportunity to do 2 episodes live from a prison cell. Did you hear what I just said? Or do I need to come a little bit closer? I did 2 live interviews with 2 separate inmates. Now, you talk about scared? Oh, Lord Jesus, was I scared? Was I scared? Y'all want to ask a question? What? Yeah, if y'all want to ask some questions, drop it in. Ask your question. If you have questions regarding the journey that I just introduced you to, drop it in. Yeah, tonight is your night. Yeah. Tonight we're here together. As I include you on this journey. So if you're having a question so far, please, by all means, put them right there. Put them in. While I share with you that I had 2 episodes, that I had to do a live interview with 2 separate inmates. Lord Jesus, I think I prayed. I listen. Oh Lord, yeah. How do I choose? How do I choose my guest? Well, it's kind of somewhat simple. I'm a big supporter of small business. I'm a big supporter for those who are struggling. I'm a big supporter for those who feel like they are by themselves. I'm a big supporter for those who are tucked in a corner and saying, oh, I don't know how to get out there. I like to drag people out of their comfort zone. So when I drag people out of their comfort zone, I said, you're a potential guest. I like to let people feel comfortable. So I created this space for people to feel comfortable. So when they come into this space, they're not being judged. They feel safe coming into this space. So when I search for my guests and I look to see what they have, I kind of search to see how they're presenting what they have. They shy, they hold away from letting people know that's what they have. And because I support small business and I support people of such creatives, I call them, I bring them here. And let them know that this is a space that we are not judging, we are only supporting what you do. Most of my guests, maybe 99% of my guests, they shy. Oh my God, I can't do that. Oh, yes, you can. So most of them, 99% of them, sit there and they're nervous and they're scared. And you know what I would tell them? I'm nervous and scared too. Well, oh well. We are going to be nervous and scared together. And I just give them a leeway and let them feel comfortable, because that's what it's all about. You should let people feel good in your space. You should welcome people in your space. You should walk with a heart for people so that people come into your space and they feel that it's okay to be in your space. So that is how I choose my guests, for those who feel like they're by themselves, or for those who feel like nobody sees them. And if you have a small business, I want to promote your small business. If you don't know, in the description in YouTube, you will see that I'll put somewhere there that I support small business on Saturdays. Every Saturday, I promote small business. Whether it is online or in person. In person, what is it that I do? If I leave my house and I get outside and there's a small business, I stop and I celebrate them. I stop and I congratulate them and let them know that they're not by themselves and I wish them well. And if I go to maybe a street festival, like a couple weeks ago, I was at a street festival. There were so many people there. What happened at a street festival? At a street festival, there are small businesses. That's all at a street festival. You don't see a big business at a street festival. It's small business. So I stopped by at almost every, every booth. And I celebrate them. And I celebrate them and I highlight them. And I did a whole live and highlight them and promote what they're doing, because that's what I do on Saturdays. So that is how I kind of get my guests as well. And I let them know, listen, I have a show, so I'll spotlight you right here on the street, but you can come on my show as well. And then I bring them on and say yes. So that is how I gather my guests. Thank you for that question, Paulette. Thank you for that question. Yeah, he brought this man back from a stroke. I know he can speak. Absolutely. And I'm telling you, it was just so amazing. It was just so amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I was saying that I had 2 inmates that I interviewed live from their cells. One was in his cell and the other one was out in the yard. Now, the one that I was out in the yard, he had to keep looking back to see if the police was coming to get him. But we prayed him through. And we still stay in touch. He served his time in prison and he got released. He came out. He came out. And if you keep on coming back here, I might bring him so he could give his story of how he served time. He became bestseller author in jail and he came out and he's doing well. And I will have him again because I am still in touch with him. He came out and we're still in touch. So I will have him come on and I will have him share what he's up to since the last episode. Yes. So with that, if you have any more questions, of course, put them in the comment section. I just want to thank you, each and every one of you, so much for being here. So much, so much. See, you get to be on a journey with me. So the journey that I will take from here on, after this 88th episode will include all of you. Absolutely. It will include all of you. So I am glad that you showed up here tonight. So like I said, I support small business. And I want to say tonight. Oh, I think I need to sip something from my fancy glass. Where's the person that wanted a fancy glass? I think I want to sip something from my fancy glass because what I'm about to show. Listen, honey, let me tell you. Oh, Jesus. I think I needed fasting and prayer and wine and juice. And I think I needed a whole bunch of stuff when I had to do that interview. Because the very first interview when I did, the guy was literally in his cell. And literally, I felt like I was in the cell with him. I felt like I was like on the bunk bed with him. Like, whew. I could hear all the prisoners, all of the inmates. I could hear all of them. I could see them because he was live. He had his video on. I could see all of them. But he was so, listen, my heart was just like, oh my God, I'm literally in jail. I'm in jail. And I was sweating. I didn't know what emotions I was feeling. But he is a mentor. He's a youth mentor in jail. He's a youth mentor. He's serving 25 years to life. 25 years to life. And I sat here and interviewed him live from his cell. And at one point, he's like, wait, I got to go get my food before somebody take it. And I was like, oh my God. I never thought that I would make it to interview somebody in a jail cell. I don't even want to go to the door. But God is good. I'm making that point to say God is good. Where God leads me, Lord knows, I guess I will just follow. I guess I'll just follow. I was like, whoo, Lord, you said to go to the prison cell? My God, you sure? Are you sure you're talking to me? Huh? Me? Wait a minute now. Hold on. Let me get the right Verona for you to take to the prison cell to interview somebody virtually. Virtually, honey. Virtually. But I felt like as if I was there. I was there. So with that said, I want to do something special tonight. And guess what? Guess what I want to do, something special. I was getting ready to ask if you... Yeah, girl, it was virtual. You think I was going to walk... Honey, you think I was walking to the prison cell to hear clink, clink, clink behind me for them to do... I did it virtually, but I felt like I was there because the video was real. It was live. And I was just sitting there like, hold on, brother, hold on. Lord, hold on. I had to call on the Lord. Come and get me out of this jail cell. But the Lord just kept me there. And I just kept my composure as if I was so brave. And I was like, what? What? Right. I was like, what? Lord, please, get the real Verona. Will the real Verona please stand? Child, please. But yeah, yeah. Ooh, when I got off that, when I finished that session, I was like, Lord, I know. Did you make me over or something? Did you make me over? But the Lord got a way to do things, honey, and I'll let you know. He sure made me over after that. Because here I am in my 88th episode celebrating with you all. So tonight, as we close, if there's any more questions, drop them in. Because tonight, as we get on down to the nitty-gritty of bringing you on this journey, I want to do something special. Special. You see, look, I'm all special up tonight. No, I just came from a meeting. I just came from a meeting, so I'm all special up. But tonight, we're closing on the episode, and you know what I want to do? If you were here a couple weeks back, that was episode something. I don't know what episode that was. Episode 84. I had a guest on episode 84. And my guest was promoting her small business. If you remember who that was, you can put it in the comment section if you remember episode 84, because I'm going to spotlight that person tonight. Yay! Yeah. The person on episode 84 that was Willis-Brown right here. I got my product. Yes, what product did I get from Paulette? It is called the 3D something. The 3D, ta-da! The 3D beauty pack. Whatever, beauty pack. All I know, I'm going to be 3D up, whatever it is, 3D up. 3D simply means 3 dimension. Yeah. 3 dimension of beauty. So what do I have? Right here. Hey, 3D age minimize. I have my 3D 4-in-1 cleanser. Oh, yes. Thank you, Paul. It's called Time Use Miracle 3D Set. Lord, I done told you I believe in miracle. I done told you. There it is right there. I believe in miracle. Right there. I got, yes, time-wise. The eye cream. Boom, boom, boom. I got the night cream. Boom, 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 boom. And I got something a little special up in here. It is replenishing serum. Can y'all see them? Can y'all see them? Lord, can y'all see them? So what will happen? I will use all these products. And when I use all these products, keep watching, because you're going to see the transformation. 3D. You're going to see the transformation. So thank you, Paulette, for my time-wise miracle 3D set. Absolutely. So with that said, my lovely audience, my lovely family, my lovely people. Define, delay. Oh, listen, honey, she done told you what 3D stands for. Defend, delay, and deliver. Well, I tell you what, it's going to defend, it's going to delay, and it's going to deliver. Watch out now, watch out, because things going to be happening. I know, maybe in the next 12 episodes. Anyhow, thank you all for coming on this journey with me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing up. So I like to say, to my guests, as well as to you out there. If you have not been a guest yet on this show, and if you would like to be a guest on the show, or if you know someone who would like to be a guest on the show, to my left, right here, can you see right there is the guest chair. Right there is the guest chair. Now, the guest chair is saying that if you have a story, if you have a book, if you have work, if you have work in progress, and you need some support, come on in the room. Come on in. Come on in so we could work together, so we could build together, so we could create together, and most of all, support each other. I thank those who have graced this platform with whatever they have out there. I am so glad that God gave me the unction to create this space. And I'm so glad that they made room for me to support them. And I will continue to do such once you open the door for me to do it. So this is just a window. And tonight episode is just for you. So those of you who out there, this is the guest chair. The guest chair will wait for you as I take you back into time to the past 87 episode. Follow me as I go along, because in the next 12 episode, it will be something marvelous coming up. So continue to stay on the journey with me. I ask you to just stay on the journey with me as we roll forward. Again, thank you so much, each and every one of you who are here on the live. And for those who will watch us on the replay, I want to say from my heart to your heart, peace and blessing, prosperity. Everywhere you step, every move that you make, don't forget to put God first. Because when God is in front, you can't go wrong. He will direct your path. And once he directs your path, no need to look to the left, nor to the right. Because ahead is your destiny. Ahead is your future. See yourself in the future as great, successful people. Because when you're successful, you define that for yourself. But one thing I ask for you to do, each and every one of you, when you define success, when you reach somewhere, don't forget to come and pull somebody back out of what they are trying to do and have them on the journey. Lift up somebody. When you lift up somebody, we will work better together. So tonight's episode was brought to you by the past 87 episode right here on the Question Live Show. I want to thank Paulette, Georgia, Cheryl, Sharon, Tamika for tuning. And we had a Facebook user, whoever your name is in the Facebook user, thank you. Thank you. And for those who are on YouTube that did not put in their name, I want to thank you so much. So as we end tonight's episode, I said, thank you from the depth of my heart. And I will see you next week. Same time, same place. Guess what next week will be? October! Yes. So I'll see you then as we close out tonight's episode. It has been a great journey. Thank you all for being here.